Mm-mm-mm. Hope everything's working. Ah, there we are. We're up. Cool beans. Let's see here. Probably need to stay on that one right there. Hello. Yeah, there's some naders out there. I wanted to test some of my stuff here. They're out. They're out. I don't think I've ever seen. You got one, two, three, four, five, six chasers all around the same storm. I mean, they were all out there looking. Um, it's a huge cyclone. Haven't seen the tornado yet on this yet, but I'm a little late to the game. Little late, but it is definitely a humdinger of a storm. Big rotation. Yeah, very photogenic. It's always out. It's always good to see those tornadoes um, out there in the Texas open plains. There's nothing to get around it. You can just really get some good scenes. This looks like it's kind of weakening to me.
New information, this severe destructive thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So they're all in the southern one, and there's actually another one up here to the north too. There's two of them. This one's about ping pong size. Yeah, it's cycling. That's probably the appropriate term.
New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So kind of watching both. I'm watching both the streams over there too, just to kind of see what's going on. It looked very, very good earlier, but not quite as well as it did earlier. I mean, it was a nice little spin, and then it kind of observed. Look at the loop on that. It kind of got closed off there. See how it just kind of got spun up there, and yeah, it didn't really do much there. Oh, I can't draw because this is my this is my other one. I got to do it here. My bad. See, you can't. You see, it was spinning there, and then it just kind of disappeared. It, yeah, the new alert tones are all in there. It gets your attention for sure. We're still working out some. We're still working out some bugs. We've got our new interactive warning map. Zoom is actually working properly, but we're trying to get the mapping on the right one. This is my Zoom map for like checking on warnings and stuff. Let's see. I need to make sure this stuff's even upgrading properly. Looking at the times on this, looks like it. It looks like it should, but I don't see the tornado warning from earlier. Huh? I need to let my guy know about that. I'm seeing the warnings and special warning statements, but I'm not seeing the actual tornado stuff. That's probably important to have. Yeah, I don't see the tornado warnings are not posting. I gotta let him know that. That should be a tornado warning on that one right there, and it's only lighting up as a severe thunderstorm warning. All right, so we'll have to let him know. That's why I came on here to double check some stuff. Getting ready for this bigger tornado outbreak we're expecting for next week. Well, what's interesting with this thing is for 2 days in a row, the Storm Prediction Center has taken something that was showing they were putting a 2% chance for tornadoes. Then they took it to 5. Then they took it to 10. Back-to-back days, they've got the whole premise on there wrong. Here's a report here. I had 2.5-inch hail with this thing. Ping tennis ball size hail. Oh, it was definitely a tornado. Oh, you could see there was something in there. I think it just collapsed on itself though. It got rain wrapped in there pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm not seeing very well in the storm relative velocity. Not as good as it did earlier. Everybody's here kind of in a different looking. You can see the clouds are just rotating all in there very well. Let's see what he's further up. There's Aaron's camera. Yeah, I cannot see anything in there. If there was something in there earlier, it's probably gotten rain wrapped at this point. But I just thought it was interesting how everybody converged on that one storm, just vroom, like those big vultures, man. They went right to it. And there's also multiple spins in here. If you look very closely, you see it
New
spinning back
information.
over here.
This tornado warning has been updated.
And you see it over there as well. So see it on both. I gotta text Steve, let him know
New
that
information.
the warnings are not
This
showing
tornado
up
warning
on.
has been updated.
Let me let him know that the tornado warnings are not working on the Zoom map. Let me let him know that. Messenger, gotta let him know. Tornado warnings, not posting on
New information.
warning.
This severe considerable destructive
Zoom
thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Just let my buddy know that was not loading up the post just correctly. I guess I can turn this up just a little bit louder. I can't quite hear it. Can't quite hear it, man. Look at the modest on those clouds. Hey, did you guys see that 5-inch hail that Reed had posted yesterday? Oh my God, it was like the size of a dang CD, man. I was like, man, I was blown away with that. I was in the middle of doing some upgrades on this thing. I wasn't ready to go yesterday. We're still fooling with the technical. We're getting better. It's like every day I fool with this stuff. We get a little something else tweaked, a little something else better fixed. It's tough when you're not really neither. I'm definitely not an IT guy. My brother who's helping me out here, he is. There goes I got to read the chaser went by there, that impenetrable vehicle, Reed Timmer's vehicle. Looking over to the left, I don't see anything in there. It's all heavy rains. I cannot see nothing in there. Oh, the other cell that was up here to the north had a tornado one on it, but that one also doesn't look very good. So I think it pops up today. I think it was going to be very isolated. It was just so weird. The tornado watch itself is so tiny. It's not very big at all when you look at it. I mean, it is just that little. You got the tornado watch there in the yellow, and you got severe thunderstorm watch down to the south. And dead center of that is where that warning's at. Or actually, the big tornado warning's actually south of it. I'm sorry, it's actually down here. Go figure that. It's down here to the south. That's another thing. Is my pen not working? Oh, I gotta reestablish it. I gotta reestablish it. My bad. Yeah, that's pretty easy. So yeah, so the tornado warning, that big tornado is down here in the severe thunderstorm watch, while that other tornado warning's up here in the middle of the tornado watch. Go figure that. And there's the two boxes here. We go back to the Radar Mega here. Where's the new warning came out? I see a new warning. Where's that one? Back east. I heard the new warning. Oh, there it goes. Oh, Alabama. Ooh, Alabama just lit up. Oh, there you go. I'm waiting for these storms tonight coming up. These storms are going to come through my area tonight. It's in central Alabama till 5:15. I had one up here. I had a severe thunderstorm warning up my way up here north of where I'm at. This is up here in the west northeast Georgia. I am sitting right down here.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Yeah, that's the one there in Alabama. I'm gonna watch these bad boys out here and these chasers, man. I want to see a tornado drop, man. But boy, you ain't gonna see squat with a damn view like that. That's just too damn messy. Yeah, I probably did. I wasn't really paying attention. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I did my update this morning. I knew there was going to be other things. I was like, are we going to have a repeat of what we had yesterday? I did have my update this morning, and I was like, yep. And this afternoon, I was like, oh, damn, look, it's like stuck on repeat this week. I mean, 3 days in a row. It's good for the chasers. They don't have to go very far because they probably have been staying in the same place. I can see the rotation in that mesocyclone. Boy, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, I pretty much decided YouTube's a dead cause for me. I'll still broadcast because I like doing them, but YouTube, until I get my Facebook page back to where it was and I can start pushing people that way, YouTube's pretty much dead. Even my standard updates don't get any views anymore, which I think have gotten better, by the way. I've got some new updates on that. So YouTube's pretty much dead cause. Not until I start pushing some money toward it, which I probably won't be able to do for another year. I think about a year from now I could start pushing some advertising money from Facebook over to it and maybe start growing the audience that way. Yeah, let me look at the see the hail core in that. Yeah, the big hail core is actually to the north. The bigger hail core is to the north. See a couple of these hail cores here.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been
Georgia.
updated.
That's the Habersham store. Just kind of looking here. Look at the coalition coefficient. I can't really see it very well. Can't not see it very well. Oh, I know Hall's broadcasting. I don't care. I was just coming on here to play. This is not really I wouldn't really call this a true broadcast. Now, when I do the one on Monday, I will post a time. I'll have a slide. I'll probably put a little thing on there. I might even do a short video, and I might do an ad buy with it just to test it. I just want to see if I have any kind of an impact at all on there. I still wish YouTube would allow me to do some advertising buys while I'm doing a live broadcast, but it's not an option. It's just not there. Facebook is an option, but not on YouTube.
New information. This flash flood warning has been updated.
Flash flood warning there.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning.
I got to get. Hey, by the way, I can call the Max Velocity guy. He just finished up his school. He announced all his graduation, his final courses and stuff. So now he can be referred to as a meteorologist. He completed his school. He's got, I know he hasn't technically got his degree yet, but he just finished up his last of his exams. How that guy finished college, the many times as he was on air, beats the crap out of me. I guess he gets like 3 hours of sleep a night. But I gave him a little congratulations. Oh, let me get this phone call real quick. Hold on. Yes, dear. I'm doing some weather. What's up? I don't care. Whatever you want to pick up. Some of that Chinese food? Yeah. Get some of that chicken? I don't care. Whatever you want to get. I don't really care. We got beer, so you ain't got to worry about that. Yeah, I don't, whatever. I'm just kind of fooling around with my computer right now. Yep, another warning. All right, let me, bye. Something about him annoys. Well, I know he's a kid for starters, but I got to give him credit. He's going to be one of the few college students that graduates from college. He doesn't have to go out and find a TV job anywhere or corporate meteorology job or anything. He's got a job. He created his own job. He's got his own platform that plays all his money. So give him good kudos out there. Hey, Sean, good to see you. Good to see you. How you doing? Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about that. He's got a job. Thank you for that new follower. I don't know who subscribed, but I do appreciate that. Yeah, I pretty much.
A new radar indicated tornado
I'm going to have a thunderstorm tomorrow and next Friday. I don't know. Where you at, Sean? Where do you live?
New information. This severe, considerable, destructive thunderstorm.
So you got a new tornado warning on this.
Updated.
Let me see. Look at the velocity on this one here. High-res velocity. Yeah, come on. That doesn't look very good. It's close to the radar. Let me see here. Yeah, a little bit of spin. Not much of one. Right in there. But I got to tell you that the last few days have been pretty annoying from a meteorology standpoint from some of this stuff, because the fact that the stuff has been it's not been consistent. It's been updated tremendously all throughout the day, and so it has been a little bit aggravating. So all the storm chasers are all down here. They're all still in the general area here. multiple reports of large multi-vortex tornadoes. So they were definitely spun up
A
in
new
different
radar
directions.
indicated tornado warning has been issued.
And that's the one I just highlighted. That's the one we just highlighted. There's definitely a hailer in there. There's Vince's camera. I didn't know Vince had gone over to Project, what do they call that thing? Project, whatever the hell that is. That's still awfully rain wrapped in there. You can't see squat in there. Hey, Treasure at Home is there. How you doing? I'm just fooling around. I'm playing, guys. I am definitely playing a little bit today. I do like the new setup. Everything is working well. Don't have any big problems here. There's Steve. They are, but not staying when it's updated. It's working. Okay. So Steve was letting me know that they are, but not staying when it's updated. Okay. So what's happening on this warning program here is that when I go to my interactive on here, okay, there it is, just like there. There's a tornado warning. It pops up. Whenever that warning gets an update, it's dropping it. So now one of the things that we're looking to try to do with this product here, which I kind of like, it shows the tornado, the max gust, the hail size and stuff, is we want to try to get a different radar overlay on top of it with different mapping to kind of improve the look. So this is going to be a working project we're looking at trying to do. So that is just something, but I do like the display. It's pretty cool. But we'll work on it. We'll continue to make it a little better. Let me get back over here back to Radar Omega here. Ooh. It's coming along. Like I said, work in progress. Work in progress. Let me see what check out the different camera views. Project Weather's Eye, that's the guy. That's the new project guys that signed up with Radar Omega. Aaron J. Jack, he's not broadcasting. And Connor's down here. Connor was the one who caught the one yesterday. I caught that one tornado yesterday. Yeah, it's big rotating wall cloud, but not showing up not as good as it did earlier. It was looking so pretty there for a little bit. And I was a little late to the game, but that's all right. Does a heavy thunderstorm count as severe? No, a severe thunderstorm warning has to have certain criteria: wind, hail, all that kind of stuff. So you can have a heavy thunderstorm and not quite meet severe criteria. I'll give you an example. We had several severe thunderstorms or severe heavy thunderstorms up here across North Georgia a couple days ago. They weren't quite severe. We had some lightning, we had some heavy rains, had some like pea-sized hail, but none of them were warned. They were not quite warning. They were just below severe weather criteria. So you can get a heavy thunderstorm that's not severe. But thanks for the question there. But yeah, what I'm going to try to do for the event for next week, because of what's expected with that, I might record a video, promote the channel. I got to figure out the time of when I want to start. I may try to get on a little bit earlier than what the other guys are. So I might do a recorded video, a short one, promoting the new channel. And then what I'll do is I'll do an ad buy on it to see if I can get subscribers for it and try to push people that way. I want to try something a little different just to kind of see if I can push my numbers here a little bit.
A new severe thunderstorm warning.
It may not make a
issued.
difference, but I got to think something outside the box. Let me close down these stupid programs. I got all my animation
New
stuff still open.
information.
It's slowing
This
my
severe considerable destructive thunderstorm
computer down a
warning
little
has
bit.
been updated.
I mean, I got a gaming computer, but if you leave too much crap open, you're going to mess it up.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
New tornado warning. Where was that one? I didn't see which one that was. Let's go back down here to the chasers. Oh, go away. I don't want your graphic. Everybody seems to be in the hail core right now. Let's see. Ooh, that's a pretty shot. Oh, come on, clear up. Clear up. That was a nice shot. Oh, come on. There he goes. Look at the wall cloud on that sucker. Very nice indeed. But I hate when it pixels out like that. You're kind of at the mercy of the cell towers.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Is it this one? Yeah, observed. Yep. Observed tornado. This is for southeastern Bailey, southwestern Lamb counties. Spotters say the tornado's on the ground. So they're confirming a tornado on the ground, but I'm not seeing it. Boy, he's really in the wind. You can't see very well. Trying to see if any of these guys can see that tornado. Let's see, Connor shot. So, all right, so they're saying a confirmed tornado is on the ground, so just can't see. Yeah, run away. Ain't that the truth? But can't see it very well. Let me go switch over to the velocity over here, see if I can see it in the. Oh no, that would be
New
to the north of
information.
there.
This severe thunderstorm
they're not in the
warning
right
has been
place.
updated.
Oh no! I think it's over here. That is behind everybody. See that? Yeah, that's moved. That's to the north of there. That just moved in out of that one warning and moving southward. Yeah, that's not where they were looking. Yeah, that's right there. That's our tornado. It's to the right of them. Aaron's camera's not broadcasting. Let's see. Oh, he's getting the hail. Look at that. Look at that hail. Oh, let's turn on his audio. Look at the hail coming down there. That's looks like quarter-size hail. Boy, it's coming down in buckets there. Boy, getting some good hail there.
New information. This severe considerable
Let's clear
destructive
that out.
thunderstorm
He's over here
warning
to
has
the
been
right.
updated.
So let me go back over to, yeah, he's right in the hail core. So these guys are right in that, where you saw that hail falling right there. These are the guys right here. They're right in the middle of that hail core right there. So they're right smack in the middle of it. So, but the tornado, if it's confirmed, is over here to the right. So it looks like he would have the best view. Storm Runner might have the best view there. And actually, he's up there in the right corner, too. That's why I put him up there. So he's trying to intercept. We might have a better chance of seeing that. Yeah, white windscreen smashers. Yeah. If they get big enough, they will. I'm sure some of those guys have busted some windows with some of that hail that's been falling the last couple of days. Absolutely seeing that. You can see he's got a cracked windshield there to begin with. Boy, he's not in a good place, though. That is not a good place. And the reason why I say he's not in a good place is because the storm's heading right at him, and it looks like it's rain-wrapped. You cannot see that very well. If that's drifting down to the south, it looks like it's merging this way. That is not a good place to be. That is not, I mean, storm chasers are good because they know where they're supposed to be as far as staying out of the way of these
New
type
information.
storms we're looking
this
for.
severe thunderstorm warning
That
has
is
been
right
updated.
there. Let's see what Aaron's showing. His camera's back up. They're trying to intercept where they think this tornado's at. But again, it's probably rain wrapped. You're not going to see it because it looks like it's in the core of that thunderstorm. Very interesting. Because there's the tornado right just to their north. Right there. There's our tornado. Here's a couple of our chasers down here to the south. And he's trying to get over to the right of it. It's going to be over here to his left. And he's trying to get out ahead of it, out of the rain shaft, so he can kind of, trying to turn it back around and see where the tornado is. So he's trying to get out ahead of it. I think it's going to pass right behind him. Connor. See where Connor is. I don't know if he's broadcast. There's Storm Runner. Woo, it's black there. Hello. Connor's down here to the south, isn't he? There's Connor. He's got a better perspective, but again, I think it's rain wrapped. I don't think you can see it. It might be. If it's a big one, you can't really tell. Because, again, it's wrapped in the rain, unfortunately. I hate that. The ones yesterday were so easy to see. This one is not. Hey, Robin. How are you today? Good to see you. Welcome on board the broadcast here.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Oops, lost his camera there for a second. Let's go. Let me get this loop in here. It's coming right down south. Boy, it's right, almost right on top of Storm Runner. Might be. I think he's too close. And at that trajectory, it's heading right for him. But again, if it's right in the middle of where this is at, and here it is, if he's shooting back toward the north, which is probably where he is, you're not going to see it very well.
New information. This tornado warning has been
Confirmed
updated.
Tornado here, warning on the ground. 4-inch size, softball size hail with this thing. Woo! This one just came out. Confirmed tornado like 5 miles south of Armrest, Littlefield, moving southwest at 10. That is not even moving in the right direction. That is dangerous because most tornadoes go from southwest to northeast. That's how they told it. This is backdooring in a very weird direction. Yeah, it is clearly rain wrapped and moving in a very awkward direction. That is not your textbook look for a dude. He's still in the hail. Look at that. Oop, tumbleweeds. Look at the tumbleweeds going. I can't. I was just changing the different velocities. Can't see. Looks like it's weakening though. He's still in that hail core. Jeez Louise. Aaron's trying to get out ahead of it. There's storm matter. I think if it's in there, it's rain wrapped. You can't see it very well. Cannot see that tornado very well.
Warning. A new special marine warning has been issued.
It's up in Minnesota there. Let's see, he's on the back part of the storm. What he can see. He's not seeing much back there. Let's see what Connor's showing. Hey, Sean. No, that's not how that works. They don't put out a thunderstorm in my state. Gainesville, Virginia will start at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, you're giving me your prediction. Now we'll see. There is a front that's coming that way. There'll be some thunderstorms over in Virginia tomorrow. Not expecting it's just a general thunderstorm threat, I think. Yeah, I think we may have a major tornado in there, but it is definitely a rain-wrapped one at best and a large one. Yeah, this is Ullman. It's 5 miles south of Little Rest. That's there's Armrest. Went through there. Damn, look at he's still got that hail coming down. He's gonna have like 4 inches of hail on the ground. Not very large though. Looks like mostly pea-sized hail there, maybe a little larger, nickel size maybe. These guys are in a good position. I think both these guys, looking up at the storm, they're out far enough away to where you can kind of see what's going on the horizon. I think it's there on maybe here to the left, maybe.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has
tell.
been issued.
That's up in Hall. Oh, that's in my backyard. I got a severe thunderstorm warning back in my area. So if there's a tornado, it might be a large wedge tornado back in here, and it's probably sitting on the ground. So, but again, this one is clearly a rain wrap one, not like those nice, pretty, clear ones we were able to see yesterday. Not on this particular cell. It was good there for a little while. Still can't believe the hail's holding up pretty well now.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
In Louisiana, severe thunderstorm warning there on that one. Look at the velocity again on this to see. Yeah, I don't see that there anymore. It's kind of opened up. Yeah, it's definitely weakened. You see where it was, and it kind of was heading southwest, kind of in between right here. And it looks like it's kind of opened up a little bit. So whatever was in there was rain wrap, probably a fairly large rotation, but I think it has since kind of let up a little bit. Aaron's still pulling away. And let's check the other camera here, the Storm Runner's camera. That's a large thunderstorm. Look at that supercell. Very broad rotation up out ahead of it. Again, if there's a large tornado in there, it is rain wrapped and you can't see squat. He's recording that. See a bunch of these guys over here on the side of the road. Let's stay on the shot here for a second. A little thunder and lightning action going there. I'm looking up at the broad pace. It's a huge cyclone. It is definitely rotating in there. He's pulling over to the side. I hate rain wrap storms. You can't see them worth a damn. Yeah, if it's over there, it's cannot see. Look at the inflow. Look at these clouds going this way. These clouds are scooting in way, but you can see them moving in. Oh wow! Holy cow, that's cool.
New information. This tornado warning has
Got
been
a new
updated.
this one's been updated. All right, this one just came out.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
This one, probably a strong 2, maybe a 3. That's what I'm thinking. At least looking at the radar signature, I'd say it's probably a strong 2, maybe a borderline 3 on that one. It's a fairly large one, but looking at the wind profile on this thing, I don't think it's too terrible. And the thing that's impressed me is the hail core. And that's been the thing with all of these storms this week, has been the impressive hail that's been falling with these. And this camera's still sitting in the hail core here. Oh, they've lost the signal. Let's see if this other one's got the signal out. Now they're out. Both of them got no signal out. So, you see the Storm Chaser Runner guy there. There's Brandon's camera. I got to remember to put their links down below. I don't want the Storm Chasers to get mad at me without properly promoting those guys. I really need to message those guys and really start to, I'm a small channel. I'm small peanuts. I ain't gonna take anything from them, but I can help promote their channels. That's the least I can do. Yeah, the hail got the cameras. That's what it looks like. That's the back part of the camera. Let's see what Aaron's looking like. There's a lot of chasers out there. Got a lot of crews out there. A lot of weather crews out there.
A new severe thunderstorm
But
warning
I
has been
am not
issued.
seeing, at least looking at the high resolution velocity, it's a very broad mesocyclone. Okay, and it's whatever was in there is now kind of moving in between these two. It kind of crossed 84 heading south. But you notice we don't have a real tight green on red. So it tells me it's a very broad circulation, very large one, but not overly strong.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
As far as tornadoes are concerned. Yeah, I'm not very, very broad rotation in there.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Is it this one I wonder? Nope.
New information. This severe considerable destructive thunderstorm warning has been updated.
It's this one they updated. They just updated this one again. And 440, yep, that's the one. Nope, don't see anything there. Just wanted to see if there's anything special in there or not. Let's go back here to the guys to the south. There's Connor. Again, looking at this thing, it is a fairly broad rotation, may have had multiple vortices in it, very much rain wrapped. You can't get a good view of what's going on in there, unfortunately. You see all the spotter network, the storm chasers, they're out there videotaping and shooting it. Ah. Well, not fixed, just relaunched. Try to tell these guys that my main page for my North Georgia page was still hacked, and it's still hacked. So, oh, that reminds me, I got to turn this. Oh, look at he got busted windshield. I wonder when that happened. I wonder if that happened in the last couple of days. He's looking back to the south. He's looking toward where they think the circulation is. I need to turn this thing off. Let me see here. Almost close. Getting close. Getting close. All right. I cannot see very well in there. I mean, it's something in there, but you can't see it. There she blows right there. I mean, that's a good place to look. They're coming right at you. Let's see what he's turn on his audio. Let's see what he says. He thinks it's trying to form right there to his left. Yep, that's a good place. Yep, there it is. Hold right there. Good shot. Hold right there. See that spinning mesocyclone? Very broad, as I was saying, looking at the reading. But it hasn't dropped. There, that's right there. See it circulating right up in there?
A new destructive thunderstorm warning has been issued.
That's a big one right there. Big rotation. Yeah, and maybe try to drop again. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on that shot. I agree with him. At least looking at the video. We'll stay on that shot. We'll see what
New
see what
information.
It does.
This tornado warning has been updated.
Oh, I got a tornado warning on my window. I see what thought it was a warning about. That's Hall County. That's up my northern area. I thought maybe it was tornado warning near me. I was like, what? No. See the rotation. Very, very broad, though. Rotating wall cloud. Yeah, this is an isolated storm. I mean, the watch area was so small. What's interesting, this particular tornado is actually down where the severe thunderstorm watch is at. That's what's interesting with this one. But that doesn't look like it's dropped anything on this one. You see the color over here to the right? Let me take that down real quick. If you see the color over here to the right, you kind of get a see. You get a look see of the. Oops. See the color? That's hail over on that right side. That's see the coloration. We'll see if they're going to drop another tornado in there or not. I mean, he's in a good place. Yeah, it's green. We got greenage. Yeah, it's definitely some hail to the right. No doubt about that. Now, it's coming his way. He's going to have to move again if that doesn't move. It was looking impressive a minute ago. Now it doesn't look quite as bad. It looked like it's kind of rotated back up again. Let me look at the latest loop here. Yeah, it's still there. I'm assuming he's obviously looking in this direction. Now the back part of that wall cloud is going to come right back on top of him. I mean, it's rotating, but is it going to drop something or not? The only thing I saw on the velocity mode was just how broad the circulation center was. So it's gotta you know, almost like I always like to say, like the skater. You know, the skater's got to bring the arms in and got to get the spin tighter to be able to drop or produce something down. That is an awfully broad. It's a big one. Could produce a decent one for sure. Look at the grainage on there. Very impressive. But you see the rotating wall cloud right in here. And that's right where it is. It's just passing just to his west. This storm's moving weird, though. I mean, southwesterly direction is not what you typically see with any kind of severe thunderstorm, traditionally, typically. The path is definitely not your typical storm. And he might need to move down. I mean, it's got a nice rotation to it. No doubt about that. Let me go back on the radar here. Looks like it's past. Let me go to storm velocity. Yeah, that to me just looks too broad.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
It's rotating in there. You got it in there, but it just looks like it's way too broad. Nor do the wind fields very impressive to me or not. I'm not seeing that. There's definitely hail core in there, and I see the rotation in there, but and it's about caught up with him. He may have to move. So go back to reflectivity mode. You see, yeah, he's right in it. You see all that greenage? You saw that greenage? Look at that. There's your hail core. That's all that green sky we're seeing. See all that? See all that? That is spiking. That's probably very large hail in there. I promise you, that's a huge gray spot. Boom, yeah, just pegging right off. So it is nearly right on top of him. He's got a hail core coming right up. May start hailing right on top of him here in a minute. Still strong rotation. See it spinning around, but he's got the hail core.
A new considerable destructive thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Yeah, you're got to get moving. He's in a wrong. He's not in a good position. He needs to go. He needs to move down the street. Yeah, he was too close, and that hail core almost caught up with him. The hail core was almost right on top of him, so he's got to move. All right, they just issued another severe thunderstorm warning around this one. Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me get this. Yes, dear?
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Nah. Yeah. All right, bye. Oh, okay.
New information.
Bye.
This special marine warning has been updated.
This was 4-inch hail. I would say, looking at that thing,
a new
looking at that hail core in there, I would say, yeah,
issued.
4-inch hail is probably very likely. Not sure if that's the one they just updated. No, that was 6 minutes ago. Yeah. Not moving very fast. Let's see what these guys are seeing to the south. Yeah, you can't see squat in there, dude. Rain wraps tornadoes. God, I hate those. Yeah, this is a large circulation center, that's for sure. But boy, he's got a nasty hail core on this thing. He's moving out of the way, so can't see it right just yet. It looks like it's passing. This thing, look at the direction of the way this thing is passing. Now, the tornado warning is gone. Okay, I just noticed that it was gone. And I agree with that. Everything I saw from the live shot we were seeing was it was a very broad circulation. It wasn't very tight. It was a big rotating wall cloud. And, boy, these guys look like they're probably getting hammered with some pretty good winds now.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Look at these winds above them. There's Connor's camera. So that looks like one big giant hailer now. So no tornado warning. That is lifted up. And the storm overall, to me, it does appear to be weakened. It's actually not moving very much. It's becoming fairly isolated, not really moving very much at all. Yep, I would say still very impressive looking. Yeah, it's still impressive looking, but I'm surprised they're this far south because the warning, like I said, these up here toward the north. Let me check this one up here. It's still radar indicated on that one. Let me double check this other storm here. Nah, that don't look very impressive at all. Now, I'll be watching this thing over the weekend. I'm going to tell you that what's interesting is by the time we get to Sunday, when that next upper low pulls out of the Rockies, is we've got marginal severe weather. Watch the day 3 above me here. This is on day 2. It's kind of cycling through. You'll see the day 3. The marginal goes all the way from the Canadian border all the way to Mexico. I have never, ever seen that. Never. Check out this day. Hey, take this out. Rosin, take a look at this. Check the next image when it pops out here. Right there, boom. I've never seen that. I've never seen a marginal risk go from the Canadian border all the way to the Mexican border. Never seen that. And this is just the warm-up act for what's going to come on your day 4 going into Monday. I think we might have a significant tornado event on that one. But we'll see. I think a couple of dozen tornadoes are definitely very possible going into late Monday into Monday night. So I'm gonna try. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do some advertising for that thing. That's another storm spotter here. There you go. Oh, there you can see his cloud. This one I can at least see. This one I can definitely see a little bit. All the guys are down. All the guys are down here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the guys picked up their cameras. Oops.
New information. This tornado warning.
Yeah, this storm is
updated.
weakening. This storm is definitely in a weakening mode right now. Kind of moving out of the way. I'm glad my alert tones and everything are working properly. I'm very, very pleased about that. We were fooling around with that for probably about a day or so. Yesterday it was doing something really weird. It was almost sounding like the guy was on helium. It was accelerating it a little bit, and it was sounding like it was on helium while we were trying to play with it a little bit. So still watching the severe weather out here. Hey, for those who are watching, by the way, I'm Greg. This is my little Weather Nerds channel. We did a major upgrade to all our severe weather coverage, so we're still kind of in a testing and kind of updating phase. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, please do so. Wouldn't mind having you on board here as our little channel is trying to get our little act together to be a little more competitive with what's out there in the YouTube universe. So I do appreciate you guys checking us out.
New information. This severe thunderstorm
that's over
warning
towards
has been
Stevens,
updated.
Georgia. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. You still got the severe weather here in Texas, which is where all the chasers are. You got all these storms
A new
here.
flash flood
But
warning
we got
has been
more
issued.
storms here across North Georgia this afternoon, which I'll be honest with you, had I still had my regular Facebook page back, I would probably be broadcasting live on my Facebook page because I'm based out here in North Georgia, and I can't because Facebook stole my channel, those bastards. I think they stink. I hate Facebook with a passion. I'm having to spend money and rebuild my whole channel from scratch. So, anyway, let's go back out here to Texas. I'll keep a watchful on that stuff right there, because that's what we're here for. We're here to watch some tornadoes. Oh, got a new tornado warning just came out. Yep. Oh, look at the inflow notch on that thing. Oh, look at that. Holy cow! Look at that inflow notch. We thought maybe a cyclone right through. Look at that inflow notch right there. Wow.
A new radar indicated tornado warning
Yeah,
has
this is
been
radar
issued.
indicated, but boy, it's got some broad circulation. Let's look at the velocity here on that. Oh, yeah, that looks a whole lot better. Oh, that looks a whole lot better. I think we're going to get one dropping again. Wow, that's amazing how that cycled back up in a quick amount of time, which is not unusual. That is very, very typical when you get these type of supercell thunderstorms. They'll go through almost like a living, breathing entity. They'll kind of cycle through it. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, these guys should get something pretty good in here. Oh, let's watch this. But again, it might be rain wrapped again. Cannot see it worth a damn. That could be a very large tornado. Yeah, it's a pertinent. You're definitely right. That cell does not want to quit. That cell will not quit. But that signature on the radar, wow. Look at that inflow notch came right in there. Look at it cycle back up. Boom. Just a minute, look at the time. he got an inflow notch going right in there. All the chasers are all in the same place. All of them. Let's see who's got the better looking camera here. If there's something in there, it's rain. God bless. I hate that. Damn. Nothing worse than a rain wrap tornado.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
That is terrible. There's Aaron's camera. Let's see what his Storm Runner's camera. Again, I think we got a large tornado. It is rain wrapped. The winds are inbound, so that tells me there's an inflow in there. The winds are going in toward the storm. And I think we got a large tornado probably on the ground. We just cannot see it. It's probably right there in front of you. Look, see the winds gusting on in here? Yeah, I think we got a large tornado in the ground over here. It's out in the middle of nowhere and it's rain wrapped. You cannot see it. But I think it's right there in front of them. Let's turn on his audio. I can see the rotation up in the clouds just looking up ahead of it.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
It looks like it's just passing them just to their south.
New information. This severe destructive thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Texas. Oops, let me get this real quick. Hold on real quick. Let me get this. Hello? Hello? Hello?
My name is Juanita. I'm calling on behalf of Department of Veterans Affairs Central Office. May I please speak with Gregory?
But you're trying to get a hold of my dad. He's not available right now.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye-bye. The VA is still wanting to do a dang survey. I'm like, come on, man. I can give him my phone number. Yeah, I think we got a rotating hurricane. I mean, God bless. You can see it. It just pulls right back up. Right there. Boom. It's right there in front of them, but nobody can see it. Absolutely rain wrapped. Go back up to velocity, see if I can see how it looks over. Look at the inflow notch in that thing. Oh! The winds right now are doing like this. They're going right into here, and they're rotating right around. Here's our hail corp here to the north. That is a classic look. Unfortunately, it is a rain-wrapped tornado. You can't see it. You cannot see it. And it's probably a fairly large one at that, as far as size. I'm not talking about strength. I'm talking about size. So this is, they're trying to get into position. It's a big one, but we can't see the base and we can't see where it's dropped off at it, because I also think it's rain-wrapped too. So we can't get a good view on that. Hey, if you're new to the channel, if you'd like to subscribe for future coverage of tornado events like that, and be able to give you a one-on-one attention, please subscribe. Yeah, boy, you can't. I cannot see. You cannot see anything in there. Trying to listen to what they're saying. They're saying it's a big cone down, but I can't see. I think it's straight ahead, right in front of us. So it's hard to see. It's a big tornado. It's right. It might be right there in front, but it's very difficult to see. See the vertical rain blowing? He's turning back around. That's probably I think it's right about there. Yeah, Brandon Coptic's falling on that too. So yeah, Brandon's camera's right there on the bottom. So Brandon's on the right. Storm Runner media is on the top one. Yeah, you need to back up. He's getting out of the way. Yeah, look at those winds. Look at those winds blowing through there. Wow. Yeah, I get out of there too. I think they're too close. Yeah, they're getting. See how close they were getting? They couldn't see it though. It was very, very big rotation. I'm looking at the other two as well. Yeah, they're two. Yeah, they're really close to those power lines. We go back at the radar here. Let me loop this thing again.
A new severe
That is
thunderstorm
a
warning
very
has
broad
been issued.
rotation. Let's see. He's moved. Let's see if he's got a better position there. That might be it right there. Very large tornado, I think, on the ground. That might be a very big one. Hard to tell, though. Very difficult. Very difficult to see this one. The hail is let up. You notice or the purple we were seeing that was showing the hail core, you can see that is diminished a lot. So the very large hail appears to be diminishing. But he's still got one heck of an inflow notch there. It is, you clearly see the circulation in there. Let's see if the coalition coefficient's picking up anything in there as far as potential like debris and stuff. Yeah, I think we do. Let me loop that. Yeah, I think we got something in there. You got something in there. Picking up some sort of debris. It's a very broad, very large tornado is what I'm thinking I'm seeing right there. Oh, boy. Let's see what Aaron's camera looks like here, because Connor's. Yeah, it's rain wrapped and big. Just very difficult to see. Let me go back over to see me there. There you go. It looks like it's pulsing back down again. Here's the other tornado report. I got the second one here. Reports a cyclical tornado by Lamb. Yeah, cyclical. Yeah, which is basically it's dropping, pulsing up, coming back down, pulsing up, going back down. Yeah, that's the best way I would describe that for sure. See Connor's camera. Yeah, I cannot see it in there. It's a very broad mesocyclone. Oh, they had hail in White County. Wow, there we go. Yeah, I'll be glad when I can start broadcasting on my Facebook page. I'm still very, very ticked that I asked Facebook. I asked those guys. I said, hey, look, y'all took my page down. Can you? Oh, and by the way, this Snowbird guy, don't watch his crap. He's so full of crap. Oh, my God. I mean, he's one of the worst out there on social media. Absolute one of the worst. But anyway, I asked Facebook, I said, hey, look, you guys took my page down. I've been active since December. Can you give me my damn page back? And or can you at least allow me to do live without having to wait 60 days?
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been
they say,
issued.
okay, we'll put it in, we'll let you know. And of course, I go check it right now, and it still says profile 60 days. See that where it says locked right there? I still can't broadcast on there. It ticks me off. So I'm not a happy camper. I can't do my simulcast on my Facebook page. Let's see. He's a little bit further to the west. Let's see what his. No, I can't. No, he's not broadcasting. All right. Let's see here. Lewis, trying to see who's got the best angle of attack on this thing. Oh, he's out on Facebook. Snowbird Bob, I think he's what he goes by. He is an absolute piece of work. I mean, he probably makes a boatload of money, and I'm sorry, I would never do that half the crap he does.
Warning has been updated.
See, that's Louis. It's got a new update here. Is that on this one? Let's see. Baseball size. Let's come down on the hail size. Yep, that's the one. Let's see that anything cover. Nope. I can't see that tornado. I'll tell you, that's been very difficult to see. If it's in there, it's rain wrapped. I'm checking everybody's cameras to see who's got the better looking view. Can't see it. You just can't see it. Just cannot see it today. Yesterday was so easy. I saw those ones they were showing yesterday. I was hoping to get something like that again today, but
New information. This severe destructive thunderstorm warning has been updated.
that's this one.
New information. This special marine warning has been updated.
No, that's not. That's the same one. They're just the same one.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So, all right, we double check here. We got any other warnings? That's the only warning we got. The only tornado warning we got is that one out there. Of course, we got a couple up here across North Georgia still, not too far from me. Alabama, Louisiana. Would you say there are multiple? I think there are multiple, and no one can see them just yet. Yeah, it's possible. Multiple vortexes. That would not surprise me. But none of these cameras have got a good view on it. Got 27 more minutes on that one. That goes to like 6:45. Could be multiple in there. That's probably a good possibility. See the heavy rains in there. We'll look at the veil real quick. It looks like here's something to notice. Look at as I'm loping this. It looked like two separate cells that kind of merged together. You see that? That's kind of using the veil. You see the two hailers. They were two separate and they kind of merged, and that's what spun up the tornado. So that's a good one there. See that? That shows up very nicely. Two cells, they merged together, and then that's how we got our tornado spin up.
This severe thunderstorm
Now that they
warning
merged,
has been
they probably
updated.
have peaked out. And I think we probably have peaked out. I cannot see very much in there at all. Yep, not seeing nothing in there. I tell you, all these guys next week, they're all going to be in Monday.
New
They're all going to be in
information.
Iowa.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Yeah. That's what he's talking about this over here. See the clouds? See the rain going this way? And see the clouds going that way? The rains look like they're blowing this way, but the clouds are going this in that direction to show you how wide the circulation center is. Yeah. You see if that's a tornado, it's a very broad one. It is a very weak one. I was noticing the clouds going this direction and the rains are blowing that direction. So yeah, they can't get a good look see. Yep. Yep, I concur with that. That makes sense.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Radar indicated tornado. This one? Yep. Yeah, it was 519. Yep, it remains in effect. Tornado baseball sized hail. It's radar indicated as a broad circulation. Yeah, that's everything we're just seeing there for the storm chasers. Yep, that might be their storm of the day. I don't see this stuff up here doing anything worth a damn. Again, that's our hot zone right there. Let me zoom that in a little closer. So you got they got the watch here. Come on, what are you doing? Goes till 10 o'clock Central Daylight, and so does that goes till 10. So they both go till 10 o'clock. But that's where our current watches are. Back to the Lubbock radar. I mean, it's close enough to the radar. You definitely got great radar representation just with the fact that it's so close to the radar. Oh, he did get that to go to 2 lines. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's the first time I saw that. My buddy's been working on the text stuff, and I just saw it go to a second line, which is something we've been he's been working on. I just saw it go over to spill 2 lines down below. I'll have to let him know I did see that. I did see that. We'll go back over to higher velocity here. See, yeah, it's opened up. It's very broad. It's just past their south, and it's weakening. So as the 2 cells merge together, it pulsed up, got that quick spin up. That's why I was so surprised when it came together, because it was 2 cells that merged together, and then now that they've merged, the energy is kind of letting off and kind of dissipating out. So I suspect that this thing, I don't see this particular one pulsing back up again. I do not see it doing that again, because the only reason why it pulsed up like it did was because we had energy of 2 individual supercells that kind of merged their energies together. That gave us that. That was fun for a minute. Thought
New
maybe we were going to see
information.
it.
This severe considerable destructive thunderstorm warning has been updated. New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
And I'm sitting here. I did a big advertising buy on my Facebook page. I'm trying to punch it over 5,000, and then I'm going to shut down the ad because I just wanted to hurry up and get it to 5,000 today, because I get a little greedy. So I'm just doing all my invites on my ad buy, which was doing pretty crappy. It was not doing well as far as the cost per new follower on the page. So hopefully it's doing a little better. I haven't checked it in a little while. So, but got to do what you got to do. I kind of wish I had done the same for YouTube now, because if it wasn't for the fact that I was so invested with Facebook now, I would have probably, if I had put the same money that I spent on Facebook, which is probably about $3,500, and put it over on YouTube, I probably would have about, I don't know, maybe 15, 20,000 subscribers on here now, which now looking back, I wish I had done, but too late now. But away it goes.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
It looks like that's settling down. It looks like that's really settling down now. Oh, he's getting some hail. There you go. Still got some hail in there. Turn this camera on. See some of the hail. Getting some of that nickel size hail, pea size hail. Got. Those guys a little aggravated today, you can tell. Got a new warning here. Where's the new warning just came out? Just heard it. Where's the new warning? Georgia? Alabama? I didn't see it.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
They just up there. Oh, this is the new warning. This thunderstorm warning is up here. Down 2-inch size hail.
New information. This severe considerable
It's a
destructive
1-hour
thunderstorm warning
Oldham
has
County,
been
Death
updated.
County till 6:30. They said they updated the tornado
A new
warning here. Let's see
considerable
what they say here.
destructive thunderstorm
It's got
warning
5
has
more
been
minutes
issued.
on it. I don't know if they're going to extend that or not. They might. You only got 5 more. You only got 5 more minutes left on this warning. Yeah, they'll probably extend it. I mean, it's still enough of it to warrant a. This tornado should be right there in front of him, based off what the radar is showing. That should be right there in front of him. He's still getting some hail in there, but again, it's a broad circulation center. You got a broad rotation going on in there.
New information. This flash flood warning has been updated.
See what Connor's. Oh, he's still stuck in the soup. See, he's running into some hail core stuff. Oh, he got a smashed windshield. No one get anything bigger than that. Well, you were in a perfect position. Unfortunately, you're right in the middle of the dang rain core. Yeah, I mean that's where it was. It's right there, just past them, but they can't see it because it's all rain wrapped, and it's a broad circulation on top of that. He's outside the core. You can see whatever's rotating in there right there. Very interesting. Da-da-da-da-da.
A new considerable destructive thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Let's see if this thing's doing a little bit better than what it was doing earlier. I was about ready to shut this thing down. $0.30. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. Way too expensive, guys. Yeah, that is opened up big time. Big time. Now, one thing's for sure, when I get ready to do this stuff on Monday, I got to make sure I got my snacks. I got to make sure I have my drinks, because I'm planning on probably several hours of coverage. I got to make sure I'm rested. I'm hoping it's not too late in the day for the start, but I think it still looks like it's trending toward a late day start on Monday, severe weather. Iowa back to Missouri, that's going to be the prime zone. Maybe part of Kansas, Nebraska, northern Minnesota. That's the area I'm going to be watching on Monday for the severe weather stuff. A new warning. Where's that one at? That's up here north. A lot of severe thunderstorms down in the northern part of this line. Surprised none of these have gone tornadic. Oldham and Potter till 6:30, moving east at 35.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
It's kind of interesting. The radar Omega in this alert tone, there's probably about a 10-second
A new
delay between the
considerable
two.
destructive thunderstorm
Not too
warning
bad,
has
though.
been issued.
All right. Hey, I think that's
A
going to
new
do it for
flash
me,
flood
guys.
warning
I
has
think
been
this thing has
issued.
powered itself down, and I don't know if we'll get another one tonight, and it's starting to get a little late. We'll see. I'll stand for a few minutes. I'll wait till my wife gets home. I'll do that. I'll just wait till she gets home. When she comes home, I'll power it down. I'll stay on here for a little longer. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Wow. Look how dark it is. They just can't see this huge mesocyclone, man. That's the same. That's the Storm Runner guy. Then Brandon, we'll see where Brandon, he's kind of caught in the soup there. Well, actually, I think she decided to go get Mexican. I asked for Chinese. I think she went to go get Mexican. She was going to get a margarita, and then she was going to come back. I just issued a new tornado warning here south. I kind of figured they would do that because that circulation was still pretty good. This is northeastern Hockley, southeastern Lamb till 6 o'clock. Kind of figured they would do that. Because the broad circulation, it's still there. It's very broad. You got all these guys all cornered around the damn thing. But it's still good enough to warrant, because you never know if you get one that's going to drop right there on top.
New information. This severe considerable destructive thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Kind of look at the other camera here.
A new radar indicated
Pardon,
tornado
guy.
warning has been issued.
That one's down. He's stuck in the sea. Oh, Connor, he's probably in it too. Still in the hail down there. Yeah, I'd like to get some Mexican. Oh, that's a nice shot. That's a nice shot.
New information, this severe considerable destructive thunderstorm warning has been updated.
I think that's the northern one. I'll see what these storms up near me are doing right here real quick. So I'm gonna leave them up on there and just kind of double check. Looks like these aren't doing that. Oh, there you go. I got a little storm next to me coming up close. Yeah. Oh, looks like they're getting very close to me. I am right about there. That's heading right toward me. Got a little cell there coming up toward me. Might get a little brief heavy downpour near me. Let's see, got some of these cameras up North Georgia here. I figured we get some more stuff to develop out of that stuff.
New information, this severe considerable destructive thunderstorm warning has been updated.
I was in that damn watch. Why did I think that was down south for some dumb reason? Duh. Yeah, I tell you, my brain don't want to work half the time. For some reason I thought they were outside the box. Hockley and Lamb County. Hey, Ross, do you know if they actually got that tornado on? I don't know if they ever saw it or not. I don't think I ever saw it. I guess I might consider doing that. I'm not quite got numbers for that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and shut down. I think I'm done for the day. I just wanted to do a quick test. But hey, look for my stuff on Monday. Monday's severe weather event's going to be a big day. It's going to be extended coverage. So we'll see you back in here on Monday, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. I got to make a new graphic for it and stuff. And like I said, I might try to see if I can advertise the event. I don't know if it'll translate anything, but I might give it a shot. Can't hurt. So you guys take it easy. We'll see you on Monday. Could be hopefully won't be too big of an event. We don't have too much problems, but it's going to be in a more populated area. You guys take it easy.